gentlemen, your host for the evening, Kente Scott!
Hey, Comedy Cafe, still getting used to the in-house claps. I appreciate y'all, audience members. And the reason why I appreciate y'all is because y'all have made the crew clap. Like, the crew been here for 4 months doing this. I come out, crickets. Y'all 2 people here, everybody, woo! Now they want to add to the clap. So I appreciate y'all for being here. Y'all are leaders is what y'all are, leaders in this thing. Comedy Cafe, we back here doing this socially distanced comedy show. As you can hear, we have a few audience members here. They social distance, they masked up. All of them taking their COVID test. Or at the very least, we took their temperature and they was running low, so we good. And we don't play because if you know anything about Faithful Central, my girl Pat is the COVID police. She don't play nothing. Like, I got here and I was like, I want a snack, and she black-fingered my food away. Get your hands off of here. I was like, oh, did you thump my knuckle? No, I don't want it. And then she threw me the snack, like, here, catch, get away. She was like, step back 6 feet. All right, let's see your hands. There you go, good. I felt like a petting zoo animal like that. Like, ah, thank you. It's so delicious. But we don't, it's COVID. Black folks, we don't play with stuff that could, take us out of here. We don't play with that. When Jesus come, we gonna question if it's really Jesus. When Jesus come, we'll be like, let me see your birth certificate. Who your daddy is? Who your mama though? Who your mama's sister? We're not just gonna be like, oh, Jesus, follow him. Yeah, we're going to the rapture. No, we need to know these things. And the vaccine is out there. Vaccine is out there. Go on and take it if you need to take it. I'm gonna wait till the 3rd update like an iPhone. I'm just saying. I just need to wait a minute because they got me on that first iPhone and it crashed 3 times. So I'm gonna wait a minute. But I'm also not, fingers crossed, toes crossed, knock on wood, in any pre-existing conditions category, so I can wait. But if you do get the vaccine, please don't be cocky with it. Please don't be one of the people, I got that vaccine, yeah, when you gonna get yours? No, I already got mine, because that's my father. My father got the vaccine, and he got the 2-part vaccine. And when he got the first one, he called me on the way there. Hey, what you doing? I said, I'm just getting up. Well, what you doing? I'm on my way to get my vaccine. Yeah, I'm in that category. I'm 82. I just got to the front of the line. He acted like he cut or something. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm going in here. This nurse going to give me this vaccine. I'm going to talk to you later. And then he went to get his second one. And then he acted like he could just do anything, like it gave him superpowers. He was like, I said, what's up? Yeah, I'm about to go get this booster shot on my vaccine. I'll be done with it, so I'm going to fly down to L.A. I was like, you got a ticket? No, I'm just going to fly. I was like, Pops, it's a vaccine. You're not from Krypton all of a sudden. It just really keep you from coughing too much. That's all it does. And then I asked him a question because I'm going to fly down there. and quiet as it's kept, for the next 3 hours, I was outside my window seeing the Pops would just land on my front lawn. Like, ha-ha, I told you. COVID vaccine. Dun, 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 dun. I was nervous. I wasn't ready. But he didn't ask questions. Like, he was like, they got a vaccine for it, I'm going to get it. Because my father used to be in the armed forces. And, if you ever been in the military, they give you everything. They don't even tell you what's in the needle. They just like, turn your head. There it is. Turn your head. You be like, what did you get vaccinated for? I don't know. But I got a 3rd head coming on my shoulder. And I said, Pops, did you ask how long the vaccine lasts for? He said, no. I said, well, how you going to know if it works or not? He said, they just told me to keep calling them every 3 weeks so they can see if I'm still here. I said, Pops, you're not a patient, you're a guinea pig. You're not even getting paid for this. What is it? And I'm cool with getting the vaccine. I'm cool with getting the vaccine. I'm gonna wait a little while because I've been taking 18 different vitamins every morning. Like, because all of a sudden I became a 4-year-old. I have my Flintstones chewables. I got my black maca powder. I got black seed oil. I got this thing called elderberries. I ain't never heard. I never heard of elderberries before. I heard of church elders and respect your elders. Now all of a sudden they done got together and made elderberries. And it ain't even berries. It looked like little juice. It don't even taste like berry juice. I'm like, what kind of elderberries is this? I had strawberries before. I had strawberry Slurpees. I ain't never seen an elderberry Slurpee in 7-Eleven, but it's what you're supposed to take. So as black folks, they be like, you're supposed to take it, so I'm taking it. I'm taking sea moss. See? Yeah. Like, you're supposed to take sea moss because it'll heal anything. I'm like, dolphins still died, and they in the sea all the time with the moss. So how is this saving me? But I take it. Sea moss is nasty. Sea moss is really just grown folks' applesauce. It's terrible. It is. And they be like, no, don't. You're not supposed to take it. You're supposed to put it in your smoothie. And I'm like, but what if I don't eat smoothie? Well, put it in your cream of wheat. What if I don't eat cream of wheat? They're like, well, put it on your steak. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting sea moss on my thing. And I'm like, I could just go to the ocean. I live in California and just grab a little sea moss and suck on it. Now I got superpowers. Now I can fly. But I'm gonna wait to take it. But if you're gonna take it, at least let me know how long it's gonna last. Like when I go get my oil change, they be like, come back in 3,000 miles. I know. I'm pushing it if I go 50,000 miles over that. But don't let me come in there and they be like, here you go, you good to go. And then don't tell me, and then 6 months later I'm coughing. Like, wait a minute, sir, ma'am. Y'all need to put a disclaimer on here. Like, put the disclaimer on there like they do those commercials for everything else all the other pharmaceutical stuff they selling on TV now. Like, I've been watching a lot of TV because we've been at home a lot. I don't understand all the pharmaceutical foolishness that they are selling now for stuff I didn't even know I had. like they were like, do you have lupocretionema? And I was like, what? They were like, sometimes you walk in and your knee clicks and then you sneeze. And I was like, that has happened to me before. They were like, go to your doctor and tell him what you might have lupocretionema, and then you can get this pharmaceutical drug to take every 3 to 6 hours. And then they tell you the list of things that is side effects. Side effects are you may sneeze too much, your knees might knock together, you might die, you might want to kill yourself. You might want to kill yourself, then die. No, I don't want this. But ask your doctor if you can have it. And I'm like, these doctors went to school for 4 to 7 years to give me my physical. I'm going to watch a commercial for 30 seconds. Now I know more than him. No, I'm good. Hey, doc, you ever heard of lupocretionema? Yeah, my knee's knocking and I sneeze. I think I need a drug for it. No, I'm good. I don't want it. I don't want it. But if you're in the categories of needing the vaccine, get the vaccine. Everybody got it, like Pfizer got it. Other people, somebody with an M got it. Johnson & Johnson got a vaccine recently. I don't know if I'm going to take theirs because I know Johnson & Johnson for baby powder. I don't know them for saving me from the corona. Now, all y'all just going to jump into it now. Now, you can't just jump into this deep end. Johnson & Johnson went from baby powders to vaccines. We're saving lives. Keeping your baby bottom dry and saving your life. No, I don't want that. Like, you can't just jump into what's Gatorade gonna have a vaccine next? Gatorade, new vaccine. It's gonna be endorsed by Serena Williams. I ain't never coughed before, but I can hit a ball 300 miles an hour. Gatorade, corona vaccine. At a 7-Eleven near you. I'm not doing it. It's too much. So I'm gonna stick with the folks who've been doing it, but I'm gonna wait till y'all get it. Like, not all y'all, but whoever get it, like my father, I'm gonna call him every month or two. See, how you doing? You good? You ain't flying yet, are you? Okay, cool. Cool. And in about 6 months, I'm gonna get it. I'm one of them cats that's like, I'm just glad that they got the vaccine for it. Because that means if I do have a steady cough, then I'm gonna be safe. Like if I cough more than 3 times in a row, I can show up to Kaiser like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna go, no, I don't have lupocretionema, but I got that cough though. I got that cough. Because that's how, that's how black folks, that's how we give our diagnosis. What's wrong? I got that cough, doctor. I got that cough. Yeah, go on, give me that vaccine. Not the Johnson & Johnson one. I need the one by Pfizer. Give me the Pfizer one. They've been in the business longer. Oh, I appreciate y'all. This is great. People in front of me, this is amazing. Comedy Cafe, y'all ready to have some more fun? Let me say yeah. Yeah. All right. So, coming to the stage is, y'all know how we do here at the Comedy Cafe. I invite some of my fellow comedian friends, hilarious folks from all around the country. They come in here and they make y'all laugh in person, socially distanced, and at home, in the comfort of your own home. And for the next 20 minutes, he gonna bring you the funniest stuff I've heard since I just finished my set. So, coming to the stage is my comedian brother, tours all over the country. I've performed with him many, many times. I was trying to get him to the Comedy Cafe before the COVID shut us down, but he's here now, and he's blessing us with the socially distanced audience. So y'all, put your hands together for my man, Sherwin. All right!
I know you guys are like, man, what's the landlord doing here? He's gonna, okay, all right. Soon as I walked in, they selling church. I was like, I don't know if they're selling the church. I hope not. People always think I'm a landlord. They never think I'm a comedian. They're like, oh, we love what you've done with the place. I'm like, thank you, really, it's beautiful. And you see all the decorations on the wall? Yeah, that's all me right there. So I'm so happy to be here. Give it up for Kente Scott, your host one time, putting this on for you guys, man. Kente is a 50-year-old, 20-year-old. That boy doesn't age. I don't know. He's older than me. And I'm like, the boy looks like he's 9 years old. I'm like, whatever he's drinking, I want some of that. Please give me this. You see this Bin Laden beard I got? This is 1 day of shaving. You see this? I'm so happy. I know I'm talking really, really quickly. Pete, please just pay attention, follow along, because I got to get back to my 7-Eleven. So I'm going to be running through these jokes very quickly. You guys are like, is it okay to laugh at that? I don't want to hurt his feelings. I don't know. I didn't even tell my father I was leaving today to come do this show. You know. He thinks I'm in the back working on a Slurpee machine right now. You know. He finds out I'm here. Back to Iran I go. Let me People have so many misconceptions about Middle Eastern people. You know, they think we're all terrorists, and for the most part, we are. But aside from that, we are very... truly, we're very friendly people, I promise you. You guys are like, we'll be the judge of that. Just, you stay right there on that stage where we can see you. Yes. You go to the bathroom, we go into the bathroom. Middle Eastern people are funny, man, because we are some of the most dramatic people you'll ever. You think you're dramatic? My people are the most dramatic people on planet Earth. Do we dance like we got a headache? You know. I mean, I don't know who invented this move right here that we like to. This is our favorite move right here. This. The headache makes its way to the shoulder somehow. I don't understand. How are you supposed to go and impress a lady in a nightclub like, hey, sweetie, you want to dance? It's dramatic for no reason. Because you know what it is? We love to overcomplicate simple things, right? Like the whole world snaps like this, right? This is a universal snap, accepted all across the world. Iran is the only country that has its own snap. Hey, watch, now pay attention. What is this? What are we starting a fire? What is this here? Don't try it, please, because I don't think they have insurance at the church. Or you're gonna you break your finger, it's gonna stay broke. But I'm serious, man. Like, look at this. There's no need for any of this craziness here. Well, I like this. This is I said don't try it. Don't, please, ma'am, don't do it, because I'm a feverish response. My finger's broken. I can't. Because if you think about it, right, the snap was invented, what, like 1 million years ago? Two dudes probably sitting down like, yeah, that works. Iranians like, no. We must make it look expensive. What if we take one hand, then take the other hand, put the two hands together, open the hand, open the finger, push up, and then push down. This is it. Gas will now be $20 million a gallon. Yes. Just dramatic. We love to overcomplicate everything. I'm telling you, man, I am so excited to be out of the house and doing a live show. Thank you all so much for bringing me to this, because this being in the house craziness just, whoo, Being locked up with your wife, like men and women are not designed to spend this amount of time together in the house, all right? I love all my wives, or wife, I should say. That was a Freudian slip. Edit that off the camera. You're like, he really got 5 wives? Listen, when you're stuck in a house like this is the true test of the virus, okay? Not the virus outside. It kills you from inside. Because when you're in a house like this, you're up late at night, your sleep is messed up, you start watching TV. What comes on? Cheaters. Men, listen to me. Block out the women right now on the show. Just listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to save your life. Never in the history of humanity, ever, ever, ever watch cheaters with your lady. Don't do this. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how strong your relationship is. You watch cheaters with your lady, it's over. Because when women hear that word cheat, their DNA changes from civilian to military. They're watching the show, but the whole time they're talking to you indirectly. If you ever. You're like, baby, I would never do. It's a TV show. I would never. No, I know it's a TV show. I'm just letting you know, if you ever. Now you're sitting here defending a future cheat that hasn't even happened yet. And people, to the guys out there, if you are cheating and that white van from Cheaters pulls up on you, that Cheaters van, you know the Cheaters van I'm talking about with all that high-tech equipment. If that van pulls up on you, do me a favor. Just admit you got caught. Apologize, play the guilty role. Don't try to get out of it with all these elaborate excuses. When white people catch you cheating, it's in 4K. I promise you this. Don't be out there, it wasn't me, it's not what it looks like. Oh, it's what it looks like. I saw one episode, man, the lady jumped out of the van, caught her man cheating, and the dude got down on his knee and proposed to the girl that caught him cheating. She starts crying, slapped him across the face and said yes. I was like, what? You're gonna say yes to, how are you gonna have a wedding and you're walking down the aisle and your guests are like, you know they got engaged on cheaters. Don't do that. If you're gonna watch TV shows with your lady, watch something a little more uplift, like Family Feud. That's the show, I love Family Feud. That's the show you wanna watch with your lady, okay? And ladies, if you go on this show, I have a little bit of advice for you. Understand that there's a reason that those blue boxes up there are this big, okay? Your answer has to fit in that little blue box, okay? It cannot scroll into the studio next door. You ladies are on this TV show answering life problems with paragraphs. We asked 100 women, name a red flag while dating. Steve, if we've been texting all week and he been responding right away, then soon as I ask a personal question, he want to take his time to respond to me, that's a red flag for me, Steve. Show me all of that. See, women let it out. That's why they outlive us. You know that, right? Men keep it bottled in because we're tough. We're not supposed to cry. Women, they let it out, boy. Women, that's the thing. See, men, very, very direct, right? When we don't want you to do something, what do we say, guys? What do we say? Don't do that, right? When men don't want you to do something, they say, hey, don't do that. When women don't want you to do something, what do they say? Do what you want. And guys, we're so stupid. We hear do what you want. We get on the phone with our buddies like, hey, man, set this up to me. Yeah, same club, 8 o'clock. I'll be there. Come home wondering why our clothes are burnt up on the front yard. Do what you want is the last warning you get before life changes, okay? It's literally like the gas light coming on in the car. If you don't change course quickly, life will cease to exist. You could come home from a do what you want with $100 million in your pocket and she'll go, I hope it was worth it. Guys, if you go out after she says do what you want, leave the country on the carpet with me. Don't come back to her because you will not survive. I'm telling you, that do what you want. She is testing her importance in your life. And you better choose her over poker night with the guys. I'm telling you, it is a trap. Do what you want means, I dare you. James. I don't know why I said James. James just popped into my head. James sounds like a name that messes up a lot. I dare you, James. Ladies, get us on that, man. Hey, did you guys get your stimulus checks? Did anybody get these checks? I'm still waiting. I didn't get it. I got so excited about this $2,000. Remember they were talking about $2,000? Where is this $2,000 3 months later? Can somebody tell me? And I want to know who's in charge of the pothole stimulus check. This is what I want to know since we're on the topic of stimulus checks. Have you people hit a pothole in Los Angeles? Have you done this? I hit one the other day, my windshield wipers went off. These things here, these potholes are 6 feet deep. They're second graves. There's people in there. No wonder we got earthquakes in California. 6.2 means 6 people hit 2 potholes and shook the entire state. LA's a funny place, man. I'm originally from the East Coast, man. I'm new out here to LA, and I'm not used to these 80-degree Februaries we got out here. This is different for me. But you know what's funny about LA? Every single day is 80 degrees and sunny. Let a cloud come out. This weather tripping. Look at this. I don't know what's going on. It's a cloud. It's okay. We'll get through it as a community. Don't worry. And heaven forbid it rains, people die on the freeways out here. Let it rain a little bit. Women are depressed. They think they're fat. They got on Uggs. They're drinking ramen soup. They got runny noses. They don't want to talk to anybody. Rain. I'm telling you, life in LA compared to the East Coast, life here is so laid. It's the sun. This sun just makes you like, you know what? I'll get to it tomorrow, man. Life is laid back out here, dude. People don't put laces in their shoes. They don't put license plates on their cars. Airport is named Lax. Like, what is this about? I got a kid in the house, man. I got a 2-year-old. Please, somebody teach me how to baby. This baby bin Laden I got in the house. You guys got to help me. Oh, my God. This kid is allergic to sleep. I mean, I can't give him any more Benadryl. I don't know what else to do. He just will not. Dude, I've sang to him. I've read to him. I've even showed him videos of other kids sleeping. Nothing works. How do you put these kids to sleep? How did you do it, ma'am? Like, I can't do it. Like, when I was a kid, my parents would put me in the car and drive me around the block. Remember that? Gas is $5 a gallon now. Nobody's taking these miscellaneous trips for no reason anymore. Now you just lift the window and you hear all those cars outside. Yeah, go to sleep. That's the drive around the block now. I love talking about, I talk about race a lot, man, because I feel like you have to be able to laugh at yourself, you know, and that's why as a comedian, we observe, we see everything, and, you know, I do so many different shows. I do white shows, I do black shows, next week I'm doing Taliban Tuesdays if you guys want to come. Don't come to Taliban Tuesdays. I'm being nice, I'm being cordial. Don't come to that. That is a scary show. Taliban Tuesdays looks like one giant eyebrow that just never ends. My people scare me. I love them to death, but they, you know, sometimes your own people scare you, you know, because they never tell us who in the audience has the bomb. They just, it's him. He's the one right there. So what I was saying is, you know, when you do these different shows and you observe different cultures, I've noticed something, man. White people and black people say the same exact things. They just say them differently. That's all it is. For instance, white people say, Stephen, I've got some news that's going to knock your socks off. Black people say, Willie, you ain't going to believe this. It's the same thing. They just say it a little differently. Or for instance, white people will say, oh, good heavens, there's a sale at Target. Black people say, man, let's go see what Target talking about. Black people put more sauce on it. That's what it is. It has more flavor, you know. Thing you got to remember is white people are very, very specific. This is the thing about white people. When you mess up their salmon and asparagus in a restaurant, that's what they eat, salmon and asparagus. That's their favorite meal, salmon and asparagus. When you mess up that salmon and asparagus in a restaurant, white people want to speak to the manager and the manager only. White people speak to nobody but the manager. You get me the manager now. Get me the manager. I want to talk to the manager. Where's the manager? Get me the manager now. Black folks, you guys don't really care who you speak to. I know somebody better tell me something. It's the same thing. It just say it a little. You don't believe, hey, go next time you go out to dinner, sit next to white people. I'm telling you, just observe this. You will see what I'm talking about, especially at the end of the night. When the bill comes, oh, this one, white people kill each other when that bill comes. Because they all want to pay the bill. White people can't wait to pay the bill. Bill be $6,288. White people dive headfirst into the middle of the table. Give it to me, don't you touch it. Slide it over, Scooter. I'm paying this bill. Black folks, you guys get the bill, you lose your memory. Wait a minute, I didn't order all this. No. I know I ate it, but I didn't order it. That's what I'm saying. Wait, hold up. I found a problem right here. Did one of y'all mess around and order gratuity? What is this? What is this? Oh, it's automatically added to parties of 6 or more? Oh, no. Somebody better tell me something. I'm so happy. Listen, man, I tour a lot with Kente, man, and the more I hang out with, I love him to death, great kid. I can't hang out with Kente too much because I'm starting to pick up black habits. I am. See, I'm starting to show up to things late. You know, I have a side piece now. Yeah, it's allowed in my country. It's just not allowed in yours. Don't worry. Don't ooh and ah me. It is allowed. Here's how I knew. Here's how I knew I'm picking up black habits. The other day, I took a bite of my sandwich and I started dancing. I was like, Black people are the only people that can pull this off, by the way. Dance and eat. Something about food makes you guys dance. I don't know. It's the coolest thing in the world. My people would trip over each other and kill each other. We need to be seated when we're eating all that rice and curry. We can't dance while we're eating. That's not going to happen. I'm telling you, man, I'm picking up black habits. And it's fun because this show tonight, I was shocked because normally when you perform for black folks, the shows are totally different. Totally different than white shows. Black shows, when they tell you the show's going to start at 8 o'clock, you got about a 2.5 hour grace period. That show can start anywhere in there. Black shows start so late, they don't even put a time on a flyer. It just says tonight. I called the club up. I'm like, hey, so what time you guys start? And they're like, oh, we'll be over there, baby. We'll be over there, baby. I try to get some clues. I'm like, yeah, what, 7, 8, 9, yeah, all that. Just come. My friends are like, Sherman, we want to see you to perform tonight. I'm like, yeah, just come. Black people just do things so much. You guys just, you put flavor on things. You guys call it swag, I guess, right? You add so much flavor to it, you know? Like, for instance, at work, right? When the computers go down, okay? You ever have that happen? When the computers go down at work, white people are genuinely upset when the computers go down at work. This is ridiculous. I can't get any work done. Black people, look at God. Won't he do it? Hey, I'm Sherwin Array. You guys have been a lot of fun. God bless you. Give it up for your host, Kente Scott, one time, and your producer, Dino. Thank you so much. I love you guys. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you. Show some love for the comedian. Hilarious. I want to appreciate y'all. Give a round of applause for yourselves for showing up. Thank you. I've been your host, Kente Scott. You can follow me on everything. Just put Kente Scott in there. I'm the only one going to pop up. My daddy gave me a very unique name. I can't get a day job, but I can definitely get the first one on Gmail. So if you want to be a part of the live audience, be like these live members so we can hear your live claps and make us be funnier up here on stage, which is almost impossible, but it happens. Text the word comedy to Faithful Central's text line, and you can be a part of our socially distanced, responsible audience. You got to be available for the times that we tape. And next month, April, is our 5-year anniversary, so we're going to be doing something a little special. It might be big special, it might be little special. I don't know yet. Depends on what the governor says we could do. But we're going to do something. We're going to be law-abiding, and we're going to do something. So if you want to be a part of the audience, like these beautiful members of our audience here right now, text the word comedy to Faithful Central's text line, and we'll get you on the list. My name is Kente Scott. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Comedy Cafe. Thank y'all for showing up, audience members. Appreciate y'all, Faithful Central. God bless y'all. Good night.